Good evening, everyone. This is Vanal Shuai Kolshing, and you are watching Zonet Inside Mizoram. The Union Budget for the year 2026 to 2027 was presented in the Parliament by Nirmala Sitharaman. Along with the budget, details of the 16th Finance Commission was also announced. Those decisions will have an important effect on Mizoram's finances. Under the 16th Finance Commission, Mizoram will receive a bigger share of the central taxes than before. Earlier, under the 15th Finance Commission, Mizoram received 0.5% of the total tax share given to states. This has now been increased to 0.564%. According to the estimates by the Mizoram Finance Department, this increase is expected to bring around rupees 1,000 crore more every year to the state from central tax sharing during the new Finance Commission period. The basic system of sharing tax money between the center and the states has not changed. The central government will continue to keep 59% of the total divisible tax pool, while 41% will be shared among all states, including Mizoram. For the financial year 2025 to 2026, Mizoram is expected to receive rupees 586 crore under the Post-Devolution Revenue Deficit Grant, also known as PDRDG. This grant is given to states that do not have enough income to meet their regular expenses. However, this support will be gradually stopped. Under the 16th Finance Commission, Mizoram will no longer receive the PDRDG as several states are expected to stop qualifying for this grant in the coming years. Northeastern states like Mizoram and Assam will receive a higher share of central taxes, even when many other states saw a reduction in their share. Under the new Finance Commission system, Mizoram will benefit from a higher share of central taxes, but the end of revenue deficit grants means the state will need to manage its finances more carefully in the future. The 16th Finance Commission will decide center and state revenue sharing for a 5-year period, that is, from 2026 to 2027 budget year to 2031 to 2032 budget year, and it will play a key role in shaping Mizoram's financial positioning in the years ahead. In another news, the second edition of the Aizawl International Half Marathon, the biggest international sporting event ever hosted by Mizoram, is set to return on the 14th February 2026. The marathon is promised to be more than just a race. It is a statement of sports, excellence, tourism growth, and youth empowerment, with runners expected from across India and overseas, and prize money doubled to rupees 20 lakhs. The event is positioning Mizoram firmly on the global sports map. Speaking with us, Mizoram Sports, Tourism and Youth Services Minister Pulil Nghing Lavamar outlined the purpose, vision, and wider impact of the marathon, including why this year's theme focuses on unity, development, and sports-driven tourism. Let's listen in.
The aim of organizing Aizawl International Marathon is to put Mizoram in the half marathon map of India to start with. Then apart from that, it promotes fitness, it promotes health, it promotes friendship, it promotes the beauty of Mizoram, the clean air, the AQI, and we want people to experience Mizoram. This is a different half marathon because we are not running on the main street. We are running a little bit on the outskirts of Aizawl, where while running you will be able to experience the beauty of Mizoram with all the greens and the rivers, the valleys, and the hills. So it's going to be a very, very different half marathon. That is why we want people to participate, people from outside to be a part of this event. Yeah, connecting India, developing Mizoram is something which is in action. This was just a theme, but it's in action because of especially with the coming of the railways here, with the Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji inaugurated last year. We have seen the rise of people visiting Mizoram, the rise of tourists coming into Mizoram. So, with all this connectivity, the development of Mizoram has also increased, which is manifested in the form of, again, in the form of Aizawl International Half Marathon. I believe that this is not only sports, this is also tourism, because Aizawl International Half Marathon is a marathon like no other, where people will be able to experience what Mizoram is all about while running. Once you landed in Aizawl, you will feel the difference, and the kind of warmth it will bring to you. And of course, I spoke about the AQI, the fresh air. This is a different India altogether. So I wish that this could turn out to be a booster for tourism, and it already was last year, in fact. So we are expecting the runners who came from outside to be participating again this year.
That was Pulil Lavamar elaborating more on the marathon, with the theme Connecting India, Developing Mizoram, Empowering Sports, and the unique choice of Valentine's Day. The marathon aims to send a powerful message of health, harmony, and national integration. Accredited by the Athletic Federation of India and backed by institutions like NCC, SAI, and Northeast Frontier Railway, the 2026 edition is expected to draw over 5,000 runners. Registrations are now open, and on February 14th, Mizoram will once again invite the world to run together. For more information, you can check them out at www.aihm.2026.com. Lastly, storm drain projects are being carried out across Mizoram to protect towns and cities from flash floods, landslides, and other related disasters. These projects are being implemented by the Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation Department, UDNPA, using funds provided under SASKI. The work mainly focuses on district headquarters with the aim of improving urban safety, cleanliness, and appearance. The total estimated cost of all storm drain projects across the state is Rs 104.28 crore. Officials from the UDNPA said that construction work is currently going on at many locations. In some places, contractors have already been appointed and work has begun. According to officials, project completion timelines differ depending on the size and cost of each work. Some projects are expected to be completed within the current year, while others will continue into the next year. The storm drain project was formally launched by Puke Sabdanga, Minister for UDNPA, on January 8, 2026, at the Planning Conference Hall. While addressing the gathering, the minister said that these projects are not just for city development, but are very important for protecting towns from natural disasters. He warned that if drainage problems are not properly solved, they could create serious danger. Recognizing the seriousness of the issue, the government has decided to implement the storm drain projects through UDNPA to reduce disaster risk and ensure safer urban living across Mizoram. And with that, we have come to an end for today's segment. Thank you for watching. Good night.